Headed on a road trip, let's go, let's go. Washing every town we dip on and past. You're in charge of the tunes.
There's a lot of talk about compost toilets on the internet, on YouTube, on the caravan sites and things like that. We just finished doing a 4-week trip basically around Western Queensland. When we got back, just doing a clean up of the van, as you see behind me. The compost toilet, I just emptied it, and I emptied it into our compost bin at home. And a lot of people are probably thinking, you know, what the hell? But it's compost. It smells like dirt, looks like dirt, feels like dirt. There's zero smell, absolutely zero smell. I kid you not, there's no BS. It smells like earth, damp soil. And this is what you get out of it. Just the peat moss and 25 days worth of waste, excluding the liquids, which goes in the front, of course. When we finished, separated, I've taken the fan. There's a fan on these things over here. This is the top section. Okay, there's either side you can put the fan. That's just a breather. Down there is just a breather. It looks the same as a fan. The fan screws into there. And the reason why I've taken that off is because I've hosed this whole thing out. So it's been hosed and cleaned and scrubbed, and it's pretty well spotless. So just hose the whole thing out and let it soak. This one here, we scrubbed it out. When I emptied it, there was bugger all residue left. Okay, we just put some little bit of bleach, bit of vinegar, bit of soap, mixed it up, poured it in there, right to the very top, and let the front soak as well. So top there. And all we're doing basically is letting the spindle on the side here, as you can see, is turning all the peat moss around. I'm just letting that soak for a while, okay, and they'll get rid of any of the leftovers or the debris, what you want to call it. Let it soak, and then we'll just drain that out and just clean them off. But I'll tell you right now, there was zero smell. The urine bottle, around the top of the lid, there was a slight odour of urine, just around the top of the lip. It's got a rubber seal, so I've got that sitting in vinegar, a little bit of bleach, and some Pino Clean, upside down, and let that soak for a while. But I couldn't smell it. And like I said, we just pour it straight in the compost bin. It's just like dirt. This is the second time we've emptied it. We've had it for about 4 or 5 months now. We haven't been travelling all the time, of course, but this was a whole month away, and it was only about half full. There's 2 of us after a month. So if you've got 3 or 4 kids, yeah, you're going to fill it up. But when you're in parks or places where there are public toilets, it's up to you. But if you want to use them and just keep the volume down a bit, that's probably the way to do it. But yeah, it's a controversial subject. A lot of people don't know about compost toilets and understand them. I would not go back to a cassette toilet, no way. I watched a video on one of the YouTube channels the other day. She said she was watching a guy walk across the road, and the poor bugger tripped and dropped his cassette and basically spilt crap all over the road. Bad position to be in. How do you clean that up? The only way you can do is just hose it off. That's all you can do. But all we got to do every 3 days, we just take the lemonade jug, we call it, to a public toilet or a drop point, and just pour it down the toilet. If you're in the bush, go in the bush and just pour it against a tree. No different way every man does every night. You know, as simple as that, and that's a fact. We all talk about it, no one admits it. That's what it is. Yeah, so if you want to look at a compost toilet and you've got a cassette toilet, the cost is about $1,700. I think it's about $780 delivered, I think it was. Very quick. People who to deal with were very good. But it retrofits in the same spot as the other toilet was in. All we done was just, after we took it out, you need 24/7 power, because the fan, that's the fan there, it's a tiny computer fan. That's all it is. It's a little plug there for a 12-volt plug, and a little fan, and all it does is extracts the air out of the toilet down through a tube, and it vents it outside the van. It's got a little filter. This little guy here, it's got a rubber seal, it's sticky, which sticks onto it. Take the fan out. I ordered another fan just in case this one here fails while we're away. I think it was $15, and it comes with the housing, the whole lot. So order a new fan off them when you buy their unit, and that way you've always got a spare. And then take the fan, unscrew the fan, 2 screws, undo him, and that can be like left hand, right hand side of the toilet. It's up to you, but it goes back into the same spot as the van original toilet was. Okay, as you can see here, they're the 2 screws that hold it in. 2 little brackets will come with it. Bit of hose, and I used I think it's 40mm elbow. A Jubilee clamp, put a couple of slits in the pipe so it clamps down easier. Down into the floor, 12-volt wire. It's only a tiny wire, it's all you need just for a little plug. And that's all you need. We did put a backing board, as you can see, the backing board here. Put a new backing board on, just to make it a bit tidier. And that's all you need. Retrofit. You can see where the old toilet used to be on the ground, those holes in the ground, silicone them up. And it's only about an hour and a half, 2-hour job. So that's it, cleaning time. So all we do is give a vacuum underneath it and good to go.